What is up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. We don't always do it, but when I do, but when you do, but when we do it as big as we know how. Doing it in the proper way, with good intention, with a good heart. Trying our best to be the best version of ourselves, for the man upstairs, and for the world. I want to change things up a little bit. The topic of my life has been life lately, and I feel like I've been living in it, and things have been great. But I kind of have a new series that I want to tap into, and I think it'll help me, and I hope it'll help you. And I want to call it the year that changed my life. Simply because this year and the years to come, I want it to be the year that I learned something new. I want it to be the year that I thrived in a certain space that I've been trying to thrive in. I want it to be the year that just changed my life. And so that's where we're going. That's where we're headed. I just wanted to put that out there. The real topic of discussion is how to lock in, or what to do to lock in 2026. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Let's tap in. A lot of us would say something around the words of, we already 3 days into the year. Then you have someone else that would probably say, we have 362 days left to reach this. Both are saying the same thing. One is coming from a certain space, and one is coming from another space. And I say all that to say, you have to shift your perspective this year if you want things to change. You have to see things through. You might have to be in a certain space that you don't want to be in. You might have to do a couple things that you told yourself that you wouldn't do, but you have to be humble enough and have that perspective to be able to get through something. And on the other side of that, you have to be somewhere mentally that you probably haven't been physically yet. If you want to change your life, it has to start with you. And if it starts with you, you have to build this environment. You have to build this character about yourself that is willing to make changes. And once you go through this period, this space, because we're always changing, things around you will just start naturally changing. It'll feel like second nature to you. So have those conversations with yourself. Have that conversation that you want to have with someone else to give you the information and the keys to, build this thing about yourself to help you get to this next thing that you're looking for. Don't lose track of your reality when starting anything. Because a lot of us, including myself, we see other people doing the thing that you might want to do, or it has nothing to do with what you want to do, but you see them thriving in that space. You see that they have it all together, and you're like, I'm gonna have it all together. And a lot of us see that and think that we could just live where they are, when we have a life that we're here, and we're skipping steps in order to do that. And some of us don't even have the resources to skip certain steps. Some of us have to start from ground zero. And I think sometimes when we're on the media, when we're watching certain things where we see people thriving in their space, we kind of just try to jump and be where they are and forget where we are. And in order to get to where they are, we have to start where we are. And that could be 10 steps back. That could be 2 steps back. But no matter what, you have to understand where you're at. And where you're at is probably the best place to be, because you don't want to be where somebody else is at, because that's their life. Your life is what you're trying to change. So you need to be where you are. I heard one of the OGs on the internet say, yo, just be where your feet are. Yeah, we see this, we see that, we scrolling, we see people with nice bodies, we see women with nice shapes, we see young entrepreneurs with lots of money, we see this person and this person doing that. We just think that we could just do that. Yeah, it may work for some of us, but there's a lot of us that we gotta take certain steps in order to get there. And I think when we're watching these things and we're trying to pursue something, we kind of forget where we are and start from a place that we haven't gone yet. And sometimes the best place to start is right where you are. Point 3, I hope I'm going fast enough for you guys, but slow enough to where y'all understand what I'm saying. Point 3 on the watch, it says, do the thing that you need to do faster than the thing that you want to do. That's big. And I can say that I slipped up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we want to do, probably more than we need to do. But in reality, there's a lot of things that we need to do more than we want to do. And you have this person on this side that might say, you need to start doing a lot of things that you want to do because you're always doing what you need to do. And you got this person on this side saying, you need to start doing what you need to do because you're always doing what you want to do. And I just want to be the person that's right here. Do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that. But I think for me, from my perspective, and I can be completely wrong, I think in order to do a lot of what you want, you have to do a lot of what you need. I want to do the thing that I don't want to do faster than the thing that I do want to do. Because if I do this faster than this, I have more time for this. And I'm gonna be honest, this may take some time, but I have time for this. When I'm here, I can be present. My apologies for interrupting the video, but where I left off was being as present as possible, doing the thing that you want to do and doing the thing that you need to do. I think when you give yourself the time to do the things that you need to do, one, it's a breath of fresh air, completing and accomplishing the things that may be a little chaotic, a little, all over the place, a little, whatever is fitting for that space. And then the things that you want to do bring a sense of peace. It brings a sense of joy. It brings a sense of comfort in doing and when doing the thing that you need. Have that thing to look forward to. Have that want to look forward to. Sometimes that's all the fuel that you need to get the thing done that you need to get done. So that way, after it's all done, now I can finally pay attention to the thing that I want to do. And in 2026, we're going to be able to do a lot of things that we want to do. But remember, that comes with doing a lot of the things that we need to do. So you're going to be doing a lot of the things that you need to do so you can do a lot of the things that you want to do. And my last point is, stop doing so much at one time. I'm trying my best to get out of this space. I want to do all the things that I need to do now. Get it over with. Because I want the rest of the day for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of us feel that way. But doing too much at one time is just overwhelming. It feels too much like a task. It's already a responsibility. You kind of don't want to do it already, depending on what space it is and what it is. Why not just take it slow? What's the rush? Move at a pace. Move at a pace with everything. Pacing is so important. Nipsey Hussle said this is not a race, this is a marathon. If you watch any runners and all these people getting into running, what they say? My pace per mile. Everybody's pace is different. Some is faster, some is slower, some is at a right pace. But the real pace and the right pace is the pace that you go at. And some of us need to slow down. And some of us need to speed up a little bit. But the pace that you go at is the pace that you go at. Go at a pace. Just go at a pace because it is overwhelming. You can get tired. You can burn out super quick doing too much at one time. Trust me. I know. And I'm sure a lot of us know if you're watching this. This year, let's try not to burn out too much. Let's just try to do what we need to do so we could do what we want to do and just kind of just be okay and just live life at a pace and not do so much at one time. And I mean, there's going to be times where we have to be in that space, but we don't always have to be in that space. We don't always have to do that thing. Let's make a little room for the things that we want to do this year, man, for real. But know and understand that comes with something. That comes with a responsibility. And when we are taking upon that responsibility, let's get to the point where it's not overwhelming. We don't overwhelm ourselves so quick and so easy to just, get the job done. But let's try different things to learn more about ourselves. So that way we could be more efficient. Listen, this year, I want to be efficient. I want to work my butt off, but I also want to get away from working my butt off a little bit. I want to be able to have fun while also, doing the things that I need to do. I want to spend time with my family while also spending time alone. And I just want to grow throughout that process of all of it. CJ McCollum said it so good. When there's no balance, there's chaos. Let's have a balance in everything that we do. And honestly, that's a little chaotic. But let's try our best. And that's all we can do is try. Moral of this story is 2026. The year that changed my life, the year that changed our lives, because we just took a different approach. We approached things differently, and we did it differently, and we weren't overwhelmed too much. We had energy, we had the space, we took time to rethink things, regroup, and relearn things, and understand who we are, and We were consistent throughout the whole process. This year has to be different. And this year is going to be different because we're going to take the steps. And we're going to meet what was for us right where we need to meet them. Listen, I'm going to keep telling y'all, this year, just go get what you're looking for. Just go get it. And I hope and pray that it's the very thing that you were looking for and you got it at the very time that you needed it. Listen, we don't always do this, but when I do, but when you do, but when we do it big. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.